Hello and welcome to Woodbridge Channel's coverage of high school sports. We're here tonight at the gym at Woodbridge High School for a county basketball game between the Barons of Woodbridge and the Bulldogs of Metuchen. With me for at least the first few minutes of the game is Athletic Director John Cathcart while we wait for my broadcast partner Craig Coughlin. And John, welcome. First of all, thanks for doing this. Tell me who the starters are.
Well, you have number 24 is Evan Collier, 21 Art Flaherty, 20 is Matt Volpe, number 2 is Tom Chalker, and number 11 is Dan Russell.
Okay, and for Woodbridge, number 5 is Charles Cole, number 11 is Kasim Glover, number 23 is Scooby Keyshawn Henry, number 1 is Zaire Robinson, and in the backcourt, number 3 is Anir Schuler. So you guys are coming in at 7-14, the number 24 seed in the county tournament.
Correct.
And you knocked off Middlesex first round.
Yeah, I mean,
playing game.
It was a very good game. Both teams played very well.
Flaherty bangs 2 to start the game off. Is Flaherty your star?
Yeah, Artie is 27. Well, now he's 25 points away from 1,000 points. So he's been playing. You know, he started for 4 years. It's just a great all-around player. Great.
Glover up, no good. Rebound, Scooby up and in. So has he been playing since he was a freshman?
Yeah, he started since he was a freshman. He and Tom Chalker, the point guard. Artie has played the number 2 guard. Dan, who's out there right now, is a freshman. So, you know, we have some young guys. Matt, also number 20, is a freshman. So we're looking for great things to happen with these guys.
Now, Artie's dad was a big-time player, right?
Oh, yeah. Artie is
picked off. Here comes Scooby, gets it up to Robinson. Picked off back there by number 2, Tom Chalker. Go ahead, sorry.
That's okay. Artie was actually in the history of Metuchen was the leading scorer up until last year when Cassie Smith broke his record.
A girl? Girls basketball?
Yes,
So
girls
he's
basketball.
still the leading scorer for boys?
Exactly, yes.
Pretty good lineage, huh?
I would think so. And his brother Tom was the one that coached Artie when he was young. So, and Artie was actually
missed. Good box by Cole. Go ahead, sorry.
That's okay.
Just keep talking.
Yeah. Tom was, when he was a player at Metuchen.
Schuler for 3, drains it.
Was our first GMC championship team.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So what is he, about young 50s, late 40s?
Yes, and his daughter Caitlin is actually playing at Michigan right now.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
My brother-in-law is close to him. I see him once in a while.
It's a great team.
Picked off by Woodbridge. Oh, out of control. Metuchen ball. Has he got college plans?
Art, he's going into the Coast Guard.
Oh, he's going to Coast Guard?
Yes.
Really? No, wow.
Yeah, very excited about that.
Wow. Did he always want to be that or do that, or did he get any looks?
I don't really know if that was always in his plans, but over the last year, he's really decided that that's what he wants to do.
God bless him.
Loves the ocean, so.
Nice.
I guess you better if you're going to be a Coast Guard.
Yeah. You can't be seasick.
That's exactly it.
What was I just going to ask you? A good question, but let me recollect. I'm trying to watch the game and think of a question at the same time. Up and in. And that was number 24, Evan Collier. So that's my question. You have any other regular season games?
We have actually 2 next week. We have on the 23rd, we're playing Cranford at 6 o'clock. And on the 25th, we have North Plainfield also at 6 o'clock.
So when I first heard he was 27 points away, I said, all right, if you don't make the States with a losing record and you're out of regular season games, this could be his last game, but it's not.
No, definitely not.
Okay, so 2 more regular season games, and will you be in the States?
Yes, we are. We actually have our first round is against Shore Regional on the 3rd down at Shore. The girls are also playing Shore that day, too.
I thought that you had to have a 500 record above to make the States. Is that different? Or?
Yeah, it all depends on the bracket and how many teams.
Oh, okay. There's a long range. It's good by number 2, Tom Chalker. Is that a 3? Yes, it's a 3. 7-5, Metuchen. How long you been in the
AD? Since 2002. Metuchen's it's a great place to work. You got
Bruce Paragallo.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's a great place to work. And the mayor works in the school, right?
He does, yeah. Well, not anymore. He's retired.
Oh, is he really? Okay.
He shows up at almost every one of our boys or girls games. He's a big basketball fanatic.
He's a good guy. He's a good guy.
Yeah, Tom's a good man.
7-5 Metuchen. Schuler, a big man in the game now. Number 35 is Harry Rakowski. Up, no good. Rebound controlled by Metuchen. And it's Metuchen ball.
No,
So,
it's going
Woodbridge ball. My bad. So you stole one of our guys there. Jensen's an Island guy, Woodbridge Township guy.
Yeah.
How long has he been coaching?
Actually, Guy came over last year and worked with our girls coach, Pat Mayo, and our JV coach, Matt Wexler. And he was a volunteer coach for us. And when the job opened up here, he was very excited to take it up. And we're really happy to have him. He does a great job for us.
Did he coach Piscataway boys?
He did.
I thought so.
He was, in fact, when he...
Nice.
Long range.
Number 1, Zaire Robinson drains a 3. Woodbridge has its first lead of the game. Did he win a county championship?
Yeah.
I thought
he won a county championship there and a state championship there.
Oh, wow.
So,
I wonder why he left Piscataway.
I don't really know. I think that it was one of those where it's very time consuming because he works with the sheriff's department, and I think that
he looks like a sheriff kind of, doesn't he?
The bad dude. You don't fool with him.
Yeah.
And I think he just figured his time was short. That's why he wanted to volunteer with our girls program, and then I think he just missed coaching so much. When the job opened up, he was very excited to jump into it.
All right.
He's done a great job with our kids all year long.
For Woodbridge, Tyler Smith checks in along with Harry Rakowski. Started Zaire Robinson, Zaneer Schuler, and Kasim Glover. All good football players. Harry Rakowski is our kicker, the big dude, 35. He's our football kicker, and they say his best sport is baseball as a pitcher.
Is that right?
Only a sophomore.
I've seen them play baseball. They have a very good team. They always do.
Flaherty, a little long rebound. No, that's not Flaherty. My bad. Here comes Robinson. He's going to go himself. And he knocks it down. He's got 5 of Woodbridge's 10. They can dunk, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
I bet he wanted to. I bet he got a little bit of defense at the end there. I bet he wanted to. Blocked by Rakowski. They're going to call a foul. Yeah, I know a little bit about how tough Jensen is because he used to play basketball at our gym on Green Street in Woodbridge. And I've covered him, and he's covered me a few times. I think I still got bruises from him.
His son is also he's a football player there. He's going to Wagner next year.
Okay, and he's got a brother, Scott, right? And Scott also, they're both great athletes from JFK, I believe.
Yes.
Football, and
actually Coach Newman, who's sitting over there.
Yeah, I see that, yeah.
Actually coached Guy when he was at JFK.
Newman's a legend at Woodbridge.
Yes, he is. He's a legend in a lot of different places.
I don't know him. I've met him years ago, but I just said hello to him again. I said, hey, Coach. He says, no, he's the coach. I said, no, when you get that title, you're always the coach. Here comes true. Robinson to Schuler. Schuler drives it himself. Has it stolen? Nope. Picked up back by Robin Smith. He's going to try a 3, and he no good. Rebound Metuchen.
Push him.
No offense, Mr. AD, but I'm rooting for Woodbridge. I understand you're rooting for Metuchen.
Yeah, that would be pretty normal, wouldn't it?
Those of you watching at home, if you get the tape of this game online or you have it, we apologize. Here comes Smith, and he's fouled. My sister's a Metuchen resident, has been for like 30 years. Lives over by the YMCA, my brother-in-law.
It's a great little town.
Yeah, in fact, I grew up in Menlo Park Terrace, which had a Metuchen mailing address, still does.
That's right.
It was always confused explaining why we don't live in Metuchen, we live in Woodbridge. Here comes Robinson. Smith, over to Schuler, down low to Cole. Schuler's up and drains it. Zaneer Schuler has 2 threes and 6 of the Woodbridge 13 points with 2:54 to go in the first quarter.
That was NBA range. That's a long way out.
Yeah, he's a nice athlete.
Yeah. Good
pass. Now, all things considered, would you rather have Flaherty do the 1,000 on home court?
Well,
oh, he traveled. You said you play. Is that Cranford away or home?
Cranford is home. Personally, I'd rather see him do it tomorrow.
And who's tomorrow? Oh, I got it. As if you're going to have a game tomorrow. Mr. Athletic Director?
I thought I'd slide one in on the mayor.
No, you can't fool me. I guess the snow this week pushed everything back and messed up the schedules.
Exactly. This game should have been last night.
That's Robinson, no good. Rebound, Metuchen. Boy, he gets up there.
Yeah,
number 24. Evan Collier.
Evan's actual best sport is football, but he really does play well.
I thought he might have been fouled there. He lost it. Here comes Schuler, gets the handle, loses it.
Good ball, Tommy.
Back with number 2, Chalker, and he gets it over to Flaherty. Blocked. That's not a foul. Glover rejected that. I didn't think that was a foul. I won't even ask you. The referees tonight are Steve Hyder and Brian Perrone. You're the AD. You can't say anything about the refs. I get it.
You can't win that argument anyway.
No, and we're fair. We just say what we think, but I wouldn't want this job.
No.
That's a job I would never want to be a ref or an ump or anything to do with high school sports. Flaherty, no, it's not Flaherty. That's number 12.
Yeah, that's Danny Flaherty.
Oh, Danny. I don't have a number 12 here.
You don't have a 12?
No.
No. Dan is.
Let me write that down. Dan
obviously,
Flaherty
is Artie's brother. He's a sophomore.
No good. Rebound, Cole. Cole's a guy I don't know. I never saw him a game. We've done 2 games, and I've never seen Cole, so I got to figure out who he is. Tyler Smith dribbles it out of bounds. He was pushed out of bounds.
He gave that to us.
Yeah. Oh, they gave it to you.
Artie tapped that. Got away with one there.
Yeah, maybe. The winner, as our athletic director referred to, the winner plays tomorrow against Perth Amboy Tech, which comes in at the 8th seed. Now, the way it works is there's red, white, and blue and gold divisions, and the gold division is the smaller schools. There's a shot, number 20, Matt Volpe. Did I pronounce that right?
Volpe.
And the gold division, usually everybody has to be in the top 8, so the gold division is almost always the number 8 seed. Nice. Oh, it didn't work. Ooh. Good rebound by Robinson.
Rebound.
That's a good rebound by Collier.
Hit him.
So the good thing about the 9th seed is you're probably the 8th best team. Drained it, number 2, and he's keeping Metuchen close. Is that a 3?
It's the lead, actually.
I'll give you the lead. Is that a 3?
That's a 3, yes.
All right, 14-13. So the gold team is almost always the 8th seed because they're smaller and not as good as the other team. So the 9th seed is good because you get to play the 8th seed, which otherwise could be the 12, 15 seed.
Right.
That's the good news. The bad news is when you win, if you win, you got to play number 1. And in this case, it's St. Joe's.
Right. That's really what's going to end up happening. You play, whenever you play tomorrow, whoever wins tomorrow ends up playing them on Sunday.
And
again, you're right.
Short-lived.
Yeah, well,
they're not as good as they were last year. I mean, last year they had 4 D1 players, right?
Yeah, they did. I mean, they're never bad. Let's put it that way. But are they different without Carl Towns? Yeah, obviously. But
do you have any kind of rivalry with them because they're right down the road?
Not really. We don't really play them that much because we're in different divisions.
In any sport, do you have, is it tennis, volleyball, nothing really?
Nothing really. I mean, it used to be years and years ago before I actually came into Metuchen. When Art was playing, actually, it was a huge rivalry. But they've gone up into the divisions, and we've pretty much stayed in the blue division because we're still a Group 1. And that's been the difference all along. Wow, that was a great move.
That's a great move. And he got his own rebound and pulls it out, which is good. And now here comes Robinson for a long 3. Short, way short.
Yeah.
What is Metuchen's best sport?
Well, obviously, track is probably the number 1 sport we have. We've been sectional champions for years and years and years. Okay. So, in fact, most of the points that we get together for, as far as the ShopRite Cup goes, is scored from track. But we've always had strong teams. The girls' soccer is usually in the state finals or the state semifinals. They've been that way for the last 5 or 6 years. Softball the same way.
Girls' softball's been good.
Yeah, we've been very good.
My daughter played for Bishop Park, graduated in 08, and you always had tough games with Metuchen.
Always.
Is it
always.
Petty was your coach?
Petty was then, and right now we have Melissa Jennings, who was as an Edison graduate.
Okay.
And we lost a couple of our key players this year at graduation, so it's very difficult. You never know how you're going to be. Group 1 is so different than the Group 4 schools because it just runs in cycles.
And the first quarter ends with Metuchen ahead of home team Woodbridge 14-13. We'll be right back, folks. John McCormick, your mayor and part-time sports announcer, and John Cathcart, the AD athletic director of Metuchen High School. We'll be back. Stay with us.
Wow, these are really good.
You act surprised. Practice makes perfect.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you.
Okay, we're back. Touching up by 1, start of the second quarter. Scooby right in front of us here, taking the ball out. He's got Zanier Schuler in front of him, Zaire Robinson to the right. Kasim Glover, who's been quiet so far, number 11, and number 5, Charles Cole. Give us the Metuchen guys again, John.
Yeah, these are all the starters. He hasn't changed anybody.
Schuler bangs a 3. He's on fire. He's got 9. Go ahead, sorry.
He really is. I mean, he's just lighting them up right now.
So tell us who the guys are on the court.
Okay, you got right now Artie's with the ball, number 21, Art Flaherty, and actually losing the ball. Over there with the ball right now, Tom Chalker with a 3.
Nope. No good.
And Evan, 24 is Evan Collier, was just hit with that foul.
So you're telling me, good, you finished?
Yeah, Dan Flaherty just came in for Evan.
Okay.
And Matt Volpe is number 20. Here's the big man in the middle there.
And you told me in the break you've been employed by JFK High School in the past.
Yeah, I worked there for about 6 years and coached football a long time with Joe DeMario and Scotty Osborne when he was there.
Scotty Osborne?
Yeah, Scotty was there when I was there.
First points of the game for Kasim Glover. I never knew Scotty coached varsity.
Oh, yeah. Scotty.
I know his father did. Beanie was the best.
Oh, yeah.
A long-time coach.
We had some great games with him there. Scotty was a kicker, actually, at Ohio State before he transferred. I think it was to the college in New Jersey he finished up his career at.
Really?
Yeah, I believe so. He had a heck of a foot.
I've been around town a long time, and I didn't know Scotty ever coached Kennedy High School.
Oh, yeah. That was Joe DeMario was there. Unfortunately, Joe passed away while we were there. But
inbounds way high over to Chalker. You said something about a cube. We were talking about us filming the games. What do you have? What's the cube mean?
Well, the cube is it's a live video stream that we do our home games with, and it's connected up with our scheduling component. And
long range Flaherty, no good. Rebound Robinson.
We try to get all of our home games on the cube, and a lot of people that are in town, we don't have the TV capabilities that you guys have here. So
what is it? Stationary camera?
No, yeah, it's an iPad, and they stream it to
So somebody stands there with their iPad and films it.
Yeah, we have a guy who films the whole game, and it goes. It's actually obviously it's a live video stream, so it's on your computer.
No announcing.
No, we haven't gotten that far yet. We don't have that capability. I guess we could, but I don't know if we really have anybody.
Look at this. Oh, he stepped out. Good hustle there by Scooby.
I think he called the foul on Dan Russell there.
Oh, he did? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought Scooby stepped out.
Yeah.
So does he follow the game with his camera, or is it stationary?
Follows it with the iPad.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It's pretty much, I don't know how many cameras you actually have on the
long
court
range,
here.
No good. Wow. Rebound, Cole over to Robinson. Robinson goes up with it, pops it in. Zaire Robinson gets a deuce, and that's 7 for him.
A lot of offensive rebounds for you guys.
Full court pressure now, and time 5 seconds. Oh, the full court press worked. 7 points this quarter for Woodbridge. Nothing yet for Metuchen, and Woodbridge ball. Schul will take it out. Gets it up high to Robinson. Looks over to Scooby Henry. Long range. Oh, no good. Rebound. 2 Woodbridge guys fighting, and the Metuchen guy gets it. That's number 12, Dan Flaherty. Token backcourt pressure now for Woodbridge. 5:32 to go. Woodbridge with his biggest lead of the game, and here comes Chalker up, no good. But I thought he was shooting. It's not no good. He didn't shoot it. Woodbridge putting pretty strong defense on now.
Timeout, Metuchen.
Full ball. 60 seconds.
Yeah, that was a strong beginning for that second quarter.
Yeah, they came out strong is right.
Yeah.
3 minutes, they scored 7 points. So this is, what year is this on Jensen coaching?
This is actually his first year.
This is his first, okay.
Yeah. He, like I said, he was a volunteer for our girls last year. And when you're a coach, you well know, you catch that bug and it doesn't leave you.
And you said he lives in Piscataway. He's got a kid that plays.
He actually, I believe I think he's living in Scotch Plains right now.
Oh, okay.
And his son was playing at JFK. and had a few different offers from different schools, and decided he wanted to go to Wagner.
Okay.
I think he's going to play tight end there for them.
Oh, wow. Got a decent crowd behind you here.
Yeah, Metuchen always draws a pretty good crowd.
Not far from home.
No, that's the good thing. The bad thing is we're down 6 points.
I don't want to keep bringing that up. For Woodbridge, Scooby Henry, Charles Cole, Zaire Robinson, Zaire Schuler, and Kasim Glover, the starters.
And for Metuchen, you have Art Flaherty, Dan Russell, Dan Flaherty, Matt Volpe, and Tom Chalker. Tom has the ball now.
So I never knew Artie Flaherty Sr. to be shy, but when I said, do you want to do part of the game with me, he said, no way.
I think he enjoys watching his boys play. And,
yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah.
He's still in the force, right?
Yes, he is. Yeah. Yeah, he's a great advantage to us. He and his brother, they come around every once in a while. They work with the kids. And
they give a lot back. The little I know about them, they're very active. And they're always working with the kids.
Yeah.
Chalker's got some game as a point.
Yeah, he's not afraid to let go of the ball. That's for sure.
I jinxed him. I jinxed myself.
There you go.
That's a 3. That's his third 3.
We needed to open up some scoring here.
Well, yeah, you went almost the whole first half of the second quarter with nothing, and he jacks a 3, and now you're down 3. Here comes Keyshawn Scooby Henry.
And one more takeaway puts us back in the game. So.
Right. Kasim Glover. Here comes Raj Shearler. No, too long. Rebound, Scooby. Smallest guy there, and he gets the rebound, and it's up and in. Look at that. Scooby Henry, what an effort. It's not always the height, it's the position, right?
That's true. And he's got some spring in his legs.
Yeah,
too. He's really skying.
Chalker over to Russell.
Very nice.
Almost blocked there by Charles Cole, and Metuchen gets it back. Here comes Flaherty up. No good. Rebound, Flaherty up and in. Was that 12 or was that 21?
That was Danny.
That was Danny, okay.
Nope. That's fast break here. There you go, takeaway. That's
took it away, so. We got our guys down. He's back up, though. Good.
That's Dan.
Long range for the tie. No good. Good position on a rebound, up and in for number 2, Chalker. Same thing. Smallest guy in the team gets the points among a bunch of giants around him.
You know what they say? It's not the size of the dog in a fight. It's the size of the fight in a dog.
There's Scooby Henry. Woodbridge lead down to 1 after getting up as high as 7. Robinson to Schuler. Cole with the rebound, gets it back to Robinson. He drives down low to Glover, up and in. No, that was Cole up and in. Good play. Schuler's the kind of guy that can dominate a game. He has 3 threes. He can get hot and hit 5 in a row.
He's got a very smooth shooter.
Thought about the shot, number 12, Dan Flaherty. Pulled it back over to Chalker. Chalker up, short, rebound Woodbridge. That's Glover. Takes it himself right down the middle, splits the guys, tries to get up and gets the foul call.
Now, I'll say that one wasn't.
Game is surprisingly short of fouls. Only 7 called so far with 14 minutes gone in the game. You had a couple guys come in.
Okay, that's Kyle Harry, number 13, and his brother Ken, who is a senior at 15. Kyle's a sophomore.
So you have 2 senior-sophomore combos.
Yes. A lot of
Smith
young guys.
Good. Tyler Smith gets into the scoring column. 6 different players have scored now for Woodbridge. 5 from Metuchen. Drop Flaherty up and in. That's 4 for him. Glover, Smith, Henry. Gets it out to Glover. Over to Robinson. He traveled. Harry Rakowski in the game now for Woodbridge, so it's Rakowski, Glover, Robinson, Smith, and Henry. Did Woodbridge play Metuchen during the year, do you know?
No, we did not.
But different divisions.
Yeah.
So who won you're in the blue. Who won that?
You know, I got to be honest with you. I'm not even sure who won it. I mean, I know Spotswood has been playing well, and I'm going to say, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
24, Evan Collier with the ball now. Just over a minute to go in the first half. Woodbridge up 3. 13,
nice
down low, and that's up and in, yeah. Who was that?
That's Kenny. That's Kyle Kenny, who dished off to his brother Kenny.
Well, Kenny got the point. That's 2 for him. He's in the scoring column. Drive, offensive on Schuler. So a game of 13-6 against 7-14. Home team is the better record, but right now you wouldn't know it. 26-25 Woodbridge. Metuchen with the ball. Think the hole for the last shot?
It'd be nice if he had hold it that long, but
it's hard.
It's a long time. But
it's hard,
this is a great defense he's got going here, and we're already in trouble. I think we're going to need a timeout here if we're going to keep the ball.
Good play by Harry. Wow.
Oh, sweet. Very nice, Kyle.
Kyle Harry. Now 7 guys have scored for Woodbridge and now for Metuchen. And now Woodbridge with 34 seconds left. Down 1 will probably hold for the last shot. Big psychological edge, down a point or up a point at halftime?
You know, for us, I think it's a huge benefit. I don't know if we expected to be this close to them this point of the game. So yeah, I think you know, at this point, I think it's a big momentum for us to have this kind of. Now it all depends on the last points, because now we're down to 6 and they're not even close. So
Schuler long range. Wow. Ew, no good. Up in. Oh, nice. I think I'm going to give that to Tyler Smith. He looked like he was inside of Harry Rakowski. So, if there is a psychological advantage, it just went to Woodbridge with that tip in by Tyler Smith or Harry Rakowski. We'll ask the coach at the break. So, what a good first half for both teams. Woodbridge 28-27. As you said, I don't think Woodbridge expected to be only up by a point. Maybe Metuchen didn't expect to be down by only a point, but that's the way it is.
Yeah, I think so. I think that at this point, obviously, you come into the game thinking you've got an opportunity to beat a good team, and that's what they're trying to take advantage of here. Whether we can in the second half is another story. We'll find out in about 10 minutes.
Well, this has been the first half with John McCormick, your mayor and sports announcer, and John Cathcart, the athletic director of Metuchen, who did us a huge favor by joining us for the first half. I imagine Craig will be here for the second half. But you know what? Maybe we'll keep you on and just tell Craig to go take a hike. But probably not. So anyway, thank you very much. You've done a great job and very informative on your team. We really appreciate it.
All right, thanks for having me.
Thanks a lot. We'll be back, folks. Stay tuned.
Don't look at me. Your hair's a bit frizzy today. Oh, you should pick that up. Oh, you're such a dork. Loser. Here, let me help you with that. Oops.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
Oh, look. Your crush is looking at you. Or you.
They want to help, but don't know how.
See, no one here's gonna help you, because no one
Teach your
likes
kids
you.
how to be more than a bystander. Visit stopbullying.gov.
And welcome back to Woodbridge Channel's coverage of high school sports. John McCormick here at the gym at Woodbridge High School, the newly renovated gym with new bleachers, new paint. As I said at the Woodbridge girls basketball game today, we need a new flag. But that's beside the point. For Woodbridge, Zaire Robinson, number 1, Zanir Schuler, number 3, Scooby Keyshawn Henry, number 23, Kasim Glover, number 11, and number 5 is Charles Cole. Number 21, Artie Flaherty, who came in 27 points from 1,000, now down to 23 with 4. Number 2 at the ball, Tom Chalker. Number 24 is Evan Collier. And driving the lane now is Flaherty up, and it's in. He's now got, yep, he's got 6. And the other players for Metuchen, that is number 11, Dan Russell, and number 20 is Matt Volpe. Woodbridge took a 1-point lead into halftime. Now Metuchen's back up 1. Here's Glover, back down to Schuler. Schuler looks to shoot, doesn't, pulls it back, drives the lane up, and no good. Bad bounce. Rebound, Metuchen. Pass ahead from Chalker to Flaherty, a little too far. In the first half for Woodbridge, Zaire Robinson had 7, Tyler Smith had 4, Zanir Schuler with 3 threes had 9. Charles Cole had 2. Kasim Glover had 2. And Keyshawn Henry had 4. Here comes Henry up, and it's good, and he's fouled.
Keyshawn Henry.
And Woodbridge gets the lead back. Seesaw lead here. For Metuchen, Tom Chalker, the leading scorer for the game, had 11. Cal Harry 2, Ken Harry 2, Matt Volpe 2, Artie Flaherty 4, Evan Collier 3, and Dan Flaherty 3. Here comes Keyshawn. Scooby up, no good. Good rebound. You see the way Glover worked that, got around his man, Scooby up, gets it back to Glover, no good. Oh, they deserved that. All that work between Henry and Glover, they deserved 2 points between them. One should have got the assist, one should have got the bucket, but was not to be. But Woodbridge back up 1, timeout Metuchen. As we said in the first half, and I want to thank John Cathcart, the athletic director from Metuchen. He did a great job in the first half. All I did is sit back and shoot him questions, and he did a great job educating us on Metuchen and what's going on there. Metuchen came in at 7-14. The number 24 seed. They knocked off Middlesex in a play-in game. Woodbridge came in at the 9 seed. They're 13-6. And as we said, the 9 seed is a good seed because the 8 seed is always the gold, usually always the gold. Well, it can't be usually always. It's one of the others. Usually the gold team, a gold division winner, they have to be seeded no less than 8. All 4 division winners, red, blue, white, and gold, all have to be seeded no less than 8. So it's always a good break when you're 9 because you get to play the 8. You're probably playing a team that could be seeded anywhere from, 9 down, usually in the teens. So that's good. But then if you win, you play the number 1 seed, which in this case is St. Joe's and Metuchen, which pops out D1 players with regularity as one of the best teams in the state. Last year they were the best team in the state. They produced Carl Towns of Kentucky, who everybody's saying could be the number 2 pick in the draft after this college season. Robinson splits 2 guys, right in front of another one, a little hard. Nice rebound there by Artie Flaherty. Here comes Metuchen. That's Collier up, no foul call, a lot of contact, and a rebound by Cole, and he gets it over to Robinson. Good play by Cole, 3-on-2. Glover, and it's good.
Keyshawn Henry.
Oh, sorry, Henry. I just heard the announcer. My bad. That's 2 for Henry. Looked like he had the pass, but he took it himself, got the foul, and drained it. Woodbridge back up by 3. 2 fouls on Metuchen now. It's only a minute and a half, or a minute and 41 seconds into the second half. And Henry calmly drains it. He's got 9. Full court pressure now by Woodbridge. Metuchen in control. Chalker's a very, very good ball handler. Stayed tight by Robinson. Oh. Man, if they call that, it would be a long night if they start calling every little thing like that, but it is what it is. First foul on Woodbridge. First half was surprisingly short on fouls. I think each team had about 4 or 5. No bonus on either side, which is a rarity. Artie Flaherty takes it out. He's now 21 points from 1,000. Has a home game tomorrow against Cranford. Or this should say soon against Cranford. 3, no good. Rebound by Woodbridge Henry, and he runs right into the Metuchen guy. Nice play by Flaherty, picking up Keyshawn Henry. That's good. That's good. That's good upbringing.
30 seconds.
To be a sport like that and pick your opponent up off the ground. Very, very good. 30-second timeout. I didn't see who took it. Metuchen coached by Guy Jensen. Woodbridge guy, JFK guy. Woodbridge has coached Giella. Been there for a couple of years now. Having your team as a number 9 seed, really the 8th best team in the county out of 27 or 28 teams is pretty good on the resume for Coach Giella. He's assisted by Brandon Hall, former star of Colonia, and I apologize, I don't know the other guy next to him on the bench. And Scooby inbounds it to Zaire Robinson, back to Henry, back to Robinson, back, nope, not back to Henry, now it's back to Henry as they break the press. Down low to Glover, he drives, he pops it up, it's no good. They called him for offensive. Yes, they called him for offensive. Chalker will take the ball out from a touch. Inbounds to Flaherty. 2 fouls each now for the teams. 5:27 to go. Woodbridge up 4. Had the lead up as high as 6, 20-14. And then Metuchen closed with a furious second half rally late in the second half, and it was nip and tuck. That's offensive. Good play by Glover, getting a position, holding his ground, and drawing the charge.
24, Evan Collier, his third.
Third on Collier now. He's got to watch him. There's still 13 minutes to go in the game, and he's got 3, so wouldn't be surprised if him sits for the rest of the third quarter here. But not yet. He's still in the game. Schuler fakes, drives, gets it up, and pops it in too far. Rebound Collier. I think Woodbridge would love to get him out of the game. Collier over to Chalker. Open 3. No good, too long. Rebound Flaherty. 2 guys fighting themselves. Metuchen controls. Dan Flaherty now throws it up a little long again. Rebound up and no good. 4 offensive rebounds now from Metuchen. And finally, Artie Flaherty puts it in. He's got 8. Remember, he needs now only 19. Well, 19 is a lot in 12 minutes. Almost picked. Schuler drives, up and in, offensive. Boy, these refs like calling offensive fouls, charges. I think that was a fair call. Looked like the Metuchen guy had position.
Team third.
Rutkowski in the game right now for Woodbridge. Out goes Charles Cole. Metuchen inbounds. Robinson shadowing Chalker again. Lead down to 2. He drives up. Nice left, but not enough. Big break for Woodbridge, and Zaire dribbles through traffic. Glover. Henry. They call a foul this time on Collier. That's number 4. He's in trouble. He's got to come out now.
Foul number 24, Evan Collier. His 4th team sport.
They're not taking. They're not going to take him out. They're bringing in number 22, Shea Norris. I don't think he's been in the game yet. That's a good break for Woodbridge, as Scooby sinks 1 to give him 10 in the lead on the Woodbridge side. He's got all 6 points for Woodbridge in this half. Not bad to see, if you're Woodbridge, not bad to see Collier leave with halfway through the third quarter. He's a force, and Henry misses the second shot. Good rebound by Glover, and he's fouled. He's mad at himself, but boy, he got around. It's the second time in a row he's gotten around there and gotten the offensive rebound off the missed foul shot. And now he'll be on the line for 2.
Glover shooting 2.
For Metuchen, Matt Volpe, Dan Flaherty, Art Flaherty, and Kasim Glover pops in 1. He's got 3. Tom Chalker, and where's the 5th guy? He's around the corner. Now that guy just announced that's in the game. Shea Norris. Here comes Glover. A little far. Rebound Woodbridge. That's twice in a row they got the rebound off the missed foul shot. Scooby wide open look, little far. Good box there by Tyler Smith. He's in the game. Woodbridge doing very well on the offensive boards. Zaire Robinson now covered by Dan Flaherty. Over to Smith. Sees Henry open. Down low to Glover. Nice. Beautiful play, Woodbridge. Kasim Glover, he's got 5, and Woodbridge gets back to a 6-point lead. A little token pressure in the backcourt now for the Barons. He looks to open up a bigger lead. Long-range Chalker. No good. Rebound Metuchen. Flaherty wisely pulls it out. He didn't have it. Covered. No, look at Glover. He sneaks in there, gets the jump ball. Glover's quick. One of the best receivers in Middlesex County football. I think he might have actually led the county in yardage. Certainly among the top 2 and no worse than 3. Rakowski now, good hustle. The big man, oh, and it goes off him. Blue ball's the right call. Good hustle by Harry Rakowski, a sophomore big man. He's 6'4". Probably, I don't know, I want to guess on the weight. Foul on Smith. Second half is a lot more fouls in the first half. We're already up to 8. Woodbridge up 6. Good shot there. Already had 2, so he's got 10. Keep an eye. Needs 17. Here comes Robinson. Foul by Chalker. Metuchen needed that. Metuchen needed that big time. Back in the game comes Zanir Schuler. And out goes Tyler Smith. In for Metuchen comes 13 Kyle Harry. And out goes 22 Shea Norris. Woodbridge ball underneath. Zanir Schuler to take it out. He's got Rakowski low. The big man, oh, he loses it. And then he fouls. Bumped into number 20. And now they're starting to call a lot of fouls, a lot of touches. That was clearly a foul. He bumped him from behind pretty hard. Nice, Robinson turns, get that up and in. All right, Zaire Robinson, sorry. This is hard. Zanir and Zaire, 2 Z's, that sounded like. Tipped by Robinson. Tipped again by Glover. That's Metuchen ball, despite Glover's attempt to get it his way. And the lead back up to 6 for Woodbridge. Metuchen doesn't want to get it down by double digits here. Two minutes to go. Volpe fights through, double coverage there. Picked off, Glover has it. Taking it himself, he's fouled on the floor. Yeah, that'll be in the act of shooting, though. Fouls on Chalker. Let's see what.
Foul number 2.
I think he's got at least 3. Let's see. Fouls on to the refs had to ask, the scorekeepers had to ask who the fouls on. Oh, it wasn't on Chalker. Art Flaherty has only 2 fouls. Rakowski goes out now. Charles Cole comes back in. Big men rotating. Glover's up for first shot. Is a 1-on-1 and he sinks it. I guess it was not in the act of shooting. Metuchen has 7 fouls, so it's the bonus. That puts him in the 1-on-1. Lead up to 7. Glover, nice. He's got 5 this half, 7 for the game. Henry has 6 this half, and the only scorer is Robinson, who goes up with a steal. He's on fire. Robinson has 11. They can't get the ball past him in the backcourt. He is quick hands. And he's brought Woodbridge to a 10-point lead now with 1:28 to go in the third quarter. Metuchen having trouble finding outlets. Flaherty loses it, picks it back up, spins. That's not going to work. It's not going to work. He's traveled. And Woodbridge with the ball and a 10-point lead. Once again, the winner plays Perth Amboy Tech tomorrow. They are the number 8 seed. Here comes Schuler. Gets it out wisely. Smith saves it. Glover. Good for 3. Kasim Glover. He's got 10. 8 this half. He's on fire. Very quiet first half for Glover, but he's on fire now. Pressure again by Woodbridge. Why not? It's working. Almost worked again. Metuchen a little unorganized now, facing the pressure, and Woodbridge gets the ball. Oh, they call Glover on a foul. Tough call. Rakowski will bring. Coach Giello wanted a jump ball. Oh, this is a jump ball. Oh, my bad. It wasn't a foul. Robinson will inbound it. Woodbridge up 13 with the ball now. Pulling away. Glover, under a minute, under 45 seconds actually. See if they play for the last shot. The way they're playing, they can get 3 more possessions here. They're so fast. Robinson covered. Let's see if they call Chalker. Yes, they do. They call Chalker on a foul. Oh, no, I'm wrong. Robinson on the offensive. Boy, that's a tough call. That's not even on a shot. That's a tough call, but they made it. 32.5 seconds to go. Chalker looked like he took a shot there. He's wincing a little bit. Backcourt pressure by Glover and Smith. See if they got the 10 going on here. They make it. Nope. Yeah, they do. Ball's down low to a wide open number 20. That's Matt Volpe, and he's got 4. That's his first bucket of the second half. Lead down to 11, and the clock down to 11. Let's see what Schuler does. Got to do something quick there, Zanier. Drives it up. No good. Let's see if they get it back up. No, they don't. So, very good third quarter for Woodbridge. They came in up a point. They leave up 11 points. It's 16 that quarter. 4 for Robinson. That gives him 11. 8 for Schuler. That gives him 10. And 6 for Scooby Henry. That gives him 10. Top it off with Cole for 2. Zanier Schuler for 9. And Tyler Smith for 4. And you have 46. For Metuchen, only 2 guys scored. A very low scoring quarter. Only 8 points. 6 for Flaherty and 2 for Matt Volpe. For the Bulldogs, it's 11 for Tom Corker. 2 for Kyle Harry, 2 for Ken Harry, 4 for Matt Volpe, 10 for Artie Flaherty, 3 for Evan Collier, who's in foul trouble, and 3 for Dan Flaherty. That's 20, 35, that adds up. And 11, 24, 26, 36, 46. We're good to go. 6 different scores for Woodbridge, 7 different scores for Metuchen. Let's take a break, folks. We'll be right back.
They're coming. Places, everybody.
Light check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Everything looks good on our end.
And lights.
Come alive with the forest. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
And welcome back for the fourth quarter of what is an exciting game. I'm joined now by my colleague Craig Coughlin, who finally made it back from his assignment.
Thank you, John. Nice to be here.
It's a 1-point halftime lead for Woodbridge. Now it's an 11, start of the fourth quarter.
Now we got a 5-second
violation.
Good defense.
Woodbridge is on fire. They started out strong. Metuchen came back, was nip and tuck the whole rest of the second quarter. And then the third quarter was all Woodbridge. Schuler long range, and it's good for 3. He's got 12, and that makes it a 15-point game. That's going to be hard right now for Metuchen to come back. Here comes Chalker. Collier's back in the game. Good pass, but too hard. Couldn't hold it.
Pass, yeah.
Good pickup by Charles Cole. Here comes Scooby. Gets it down low to Robinson. He's been on fire. Out to Glover. Glover. Good for 3, Kasim Glover. He's got 13.
Metuchen gets a timeout, and they need it.
They need it. And, folks, we said in the beginning of the first half, we are from Woodbridge.
Yeah, that's right.
We love Woodbridge. Nothing against Metuchen.
No,
it's a wonderful town. Love the town.
Love that town.
A lot of friends there. A lot of great, Metuchen Inn and all the Main Street restaurants. Of course, Haley's Harp. And
terrific town and great kids, great people.
Yeah, great mayor.
We just hope.
Great council people we know.
It's
true. You got Muldoon, you got Camerano, Mayor Valhalla. You're a lovely town, but
Dorothy.
Not tonight. Not tonight.
That's right.
So the first game with Dorothy Rasmussen, right? She just friended me on Facebook.
Yeah.
John Cathcart, the athletic director, did the first half with me, Craig. And
yeah?
Yeah, he did a great job.
Did he? Not better than me, I hope.
Oh, no one's better than you, man. But I didn't want him to start the third quarter and kick him out halfway through, so I figured you'd be here any minute.
Yeah, I did. Well, you know what happened? I had somebody I know for 30 years got selected to be a councilman in South End with a fill vacancy. They asked me to swear him in, so it's hard to say no. I had served with his mother. About 24 years ago, I got his mother and I had gotten elected together, and so I was kind of going full circle, and it was nice to be asked and to be honored, but it went a little longer than anticipated. But I'm sure you didn't miss me.
Oh, I missed you.
You always want
man.
to do the play-by-play.
I love
anyway.
play-by-play. It's so much more fun. Long-range bomb, down low tip.
Oh, good.
Wow, Charles Cole. Now, you've called a couple games with me, right? I don't remember Charles Cole.
I don't either.
So he must have. He played. He's a senior, so he wouldn't have been on JV.
He must have transferred.
No. I asked Brandon Hall if he was hurt. He said no. They just did a lot of rotating around early on.
Okay.
Boy, that was a dangerous pass. Picked off by Glover. It was dangerous. He's going to see Scooby. Goes up himself and in. Kasim Glover has got 15. The lead now 19. Yeah, but John Cathcart did an amazing job. Artie Flaherty is 27 points. Came in 27 points from 1,000. He's got 10. Doesn't look like he's going to get 17 in the fourth quarter, so he'll likely get them in a home game this weekend against Cranford. He's a senior.
Oh, okay.
His father was a big-time athlete. I think he was a 1,000-point scorer.
Oh, I'm sure he was, yeah.
So you got a nice father. Yeah, Artie Flatter's a good guy.
Yeah, I've gotten, I met him a few times, too. He's a police officer.
He always comes to the Irish dinners and everything. Yep. In fact, the Friendly Sons of St. Patrick, which is the local county-based Irish club that has the annual dinner every year for charity, and this year's honoree is none other than Craig Coughlin of Woodbridge.
That's right, following in your footsteps, right? You were the honoree, what, 3 years ago?
Yeah, about 3 years ago, maybe. No, maybe 4. I don't know. I don't know what year. I don't know.
It's a great honor, really. It's a wonderful organization. There is a lot of money for charity.
They do a lot of, it's one big dinner they have with the Pines, tuxedos.
Yep.
Roasts.
Yeah, it'll make fun of me.
Make fun of you.
We got our own.
Robinson, bang, and it's 13 points for him.
Charles Cole has good size, 6'5".
He's big.
Wow.
He's kind of alternating with Harry Rakowski.
Okay.
But everybody's on fire for Woodbridge. All the starters are down low, tipped away. Woodbridge is playing ferocious defense. Metuchen couldn't do anything that third quarter. Robinson was
still pushing the ball.
Yeah. Oh, nice pass to Cole. Cole gets it back to Scooby. Here's Schuler for a wide open look. No good. Rebound Henry. Nope. Rebound out of bounds. Glover had a quiet first half, dominated the third quarter. Henry had 4, had 6 in the third quarter, bring him to 10. So was the third quarter was
Flaherty's all alone.
Glover and Henry.
Yeah. Now he can show some pressure.
Yes, Robinson's been picking him clean in the backcourt.
Up 21, no let up. Flaherty for 3.
Flaherty too long. Nice rebound, Collier. He's been forced, but he went out with 4 fouls. And now Tucker looks like he's hurt, the guy on the right. See?
Yeah, I see that. He's been grabbing his ankle.
Collier's been a force in the game, but he was forced out with his 4th foul halfway through the third quarter.
Oh, really?
And that's Woodbridge is not upset about that.
No, he's the guy that made that no look pass. The first
he's got game. He's got game.
Foul was on Schuler. That's his 3rd.
Cole out, Rutkowski in. Woodbridge is deep. Well, I shouldn't say Woodbridge is deep. Only 6 guys have scored. And only 7 guys have played.
Rutkowski gets the rebound. Harry, terrific baseball pitcher.
Yeah, we talked about that.
And the kick.
Look at that. Oh. Robinson can sky. The pass goes right to Henry, and he gets it over to Schuler, and Schuler's got 14. That's his first 2. He got 4 threes. He's got 4 threes.
Flaherty dribbles.
Flaherty up and in. No, up and not in. Didn't get the bounce. Rutkowski fights, and then Scooby comes away with it. That's Rutkowski deserves an assist on that.
Yeah, right.
Boy, Collier, watch Collier and Glover.
Nice soft touch for the big guy.
Nice.
Schuler right there.
Schuler pops it in. Watch Glover and Collier. Collier just gave Glover a little pop to the face. No one saw it. Collier, no good.
If I'm not mistaken,
zone rebound and
there we go. Nice
pops
play.
it in.
This Woodbridge team has spent a little bit of time ranked in the News Tribune poll, I think.
Yeah, well, they're rated number 9 here. Rutkowski up and in with his left, and he's fouled. Everybody's in the act for Woodbridge. Rakowski gets his first 2 points of the game, and now 7 different Woodbridge players have scored.
Well, the number 8 seed.
Oh, we've talked about that a couple times. Always the gold.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't have to be
It has to be. But all the division leaders have to have a top 8 seed.
Right. They could be the number 1 seed if they were good.
Yeah.
It's just that they never are.
See?
See?
A technical.
I told you, watch Glover and Collier.
You were right. Right there with the referee standing right there, too. I didn't see them tee up Collier, though.
I didn't see him tee up anybody. But
yeah, they teed up.
Glover?
Glover.
Oh, they did. Let me tell you, he was provoked.
Was he?
Before that, yeah, that's why I said watch it, because I can see it happening. If I was Coach Giello, I would pull out Glover now and give him a little bit of time.
He's headed over towards the bench. One of the assistant coach, I can't see if it's Brandon. Oh, yeah, it's Brandon Hall has his arm around him. They could all learn a lot from Brandon Hall.
Oh, yeah.
He was a fabulous player.
He might have been the best player we've seen covering high school sports, high school basketball.
And you probably said it earlier tonight, but he was a guy who could dominate a game and score 6 points.
I didn't say that, but he was.
He was the best defender on the field.
He was always the best player on the court.
Consummate point guard.
Always the best player on the court.
And now referees talking to some of the Metuchen players. They were shooting free throws. Harry Rakowski was shooting free throws. So he should finish.
There he goes, yep. On the court now for Woodbridge, there Robinson, Zaire Schuler.
He made
Tyler
the basket,
Smith.
got fouled. I'm sorry, John.
And Rakowski up and in for Harry.
He's got a nice soft touch for a big man, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's a baseball pitcher and he's a
kicker too.
Yeah. 3-sport star. All varsity too, as a sophomore. Now it's going to be Metuchen's ball for the foul shots.
All right. Going to go down, and it's like Chalker is going to take it.
So Perth Amboy Tech is 16-4. That's Woodbridge's next opponent tomorrow.
They're the number 8 seed.
Yep. So we talked a couple times. 9's a good seed because you get to play 8, who sometimes could be a 17 or a 15. But the bad news is then you play number 1.
Number 1. And that would be St. Joe's.
Our own Colonia number 2. So Woodbridge and Colonia can't meet until the finals, which means Woodbridge would have to knock off St. Joe's and then the 4 and 5 seed.
Yeah, I don't know who
4 or 5 seed. I don't know either. I think it's like East Brunswick, South Brunswick, Piscataway, some combination of them.
McCarrick is 3.
Oh, okay. Chalker up and in.
I think it might be South Brunswick.
All over but the counting now.
Yeah.
Smith pulls it back.
And now he goes baseline.
Gets it over, tries to get it on to Harry Rakowski, and it's off Metuchen. No, it's off Woodbridge.
I don't know how that could have been, frankly, unless his initial pass landed behind the end line.
Timeout Woodbridge. We'll recap the scoring for you again. For the Barons, Zaire Robinson has 13. Tyler Smith has 4. Zaire Schuler had a dominant first quarter with 9. He's got a dominant fourth quarter with 7. So he's got 16. Nothing in between. Charles Cole still has a deuce. Kasim Glover with 15. Keyshawn Henry still at 10. And Harry Rakowski checks in with 3. For Metuchen, Tom Chalker has 14. Kyle Harry 2. Ken Harry 2. Matt Volpe 4. Artie Flaherty 10. Evan Collier 5. Dan Flaherty 3. 63-40 Woodbridge. Just pulling away.
There's no juniors on this team.
Woodbridge, you're right.
Yeah, no juniors on the team. A lot of
Alan Thermitis, Dante Hatcher, Charles Cole, our seniors.
6 seniors and
Schuler, Smith, and Robinson, all seniors.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sophomores and 1 freshman.
I can't wait to football next year with Fudge and Glover, see what they can do.
Yeah.
Fudge, a top flight quarterback, one of the best in the county. Glover, I think, was the best. I said it. Wasn't he the number 1 receiver?
He was the leading receiver, yeah.
Number 11, that's Dan Russell. He goes up, bodies out, but no good. Charles Cole is big.
Yeah, he is.
Zaire Robinson.
Zaire Robinson, Zaire Schuler.
Oh,
that blocking foul.
You know, the girls' team is hard because you got Vasquez and Valdez.
Yeah, right.
And the boys' team, you got Zanier and Zaire.
Right. Fouls on Ken Harry. That's his. Schuler's going to shoot a pair here. 4.5 minutes to go. 4:32 to be
Schuler
precise.
drains it. And he's up to 18. He is the leading scorer right now for the Barons. And still at 18. Rebound. Cole, good cut. We are getting loads of offensive rebounds, and Schuler drains a three. Very matter-of-factly, wasn't it? You know?
Yeah, he was just there.
He got the rebound. He was a couple feet outside the line and just
take it, drill it,
threw it up. He's got 21.
Collier has Flaherty in the corner for a second. And
Foul.
takes it to the basket, gets fouled. Good strong move by Collier.
I'm sorry, Schuler has 20, not 21, because he missed that free throw. He leads both teams in scoring.
Woodbridge has some size, right? It's Robinson 6'3", Cole 6'5", Rakowski 6'4".
They got a complete team. Collier.
Schuler 6'1".
Collier's got 6.
Glover 6'1". So.
You know, we always say it, but we've been covering these kids forever.
Yeah, for a long time.
We've seen them in Mayor's Trophy games. Zaire Robinson.
And these guys we've been covering, you know, since they were freshmen.
Yeah.
Robinson, I think, played varsity when he was a freshman.
Harry
Nice pass.
Rakowski.
Good play to find Rakowski. Make something out of nothing.
He tries to tip it over to Cole.
And he does. He gets it off.
He gets it off to the touching guy.
Off to the touching guy. I think that was Harry, number 15. Last name's Harry.
Well, if you just say Harry or Flaherty, you got a pretty good chance of getting the right name in Metuchen. Here goes Schuler.
Yeah, it slipped out of his hands, I think, or maybe knocked loose, but still battling.
Rebounding, pops
he
it in.
refuses to give up. We're still playing hard, even though they're up by a.
Flaherty up and in. Foul on Woodbridge. That's his 12th.
Get a chance to make the old-fashioned three and move closer to that. How many points did he need?
He came in with 27. His father thought it was 35, but the coach told me he was 27, and the AD said 27.
All right, so he needs 14 now, right? Oh, no, he didn't. He's got 12?
He has 12, and he's 15. You know, it's nice, though. He, in all likelihood, will do it at home against Cranford.
Yeah.
They have a regular season game left. That's something you really want to do for the
home
crowd.
Yeah, it would be nice. It's nice to do it at home.
Flaherty with one, and now he just makes it more and more likely that he's going to do it.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd rather be at the point where he kind of was a given, right? Remember we saw that.
Oh, I tell you what, that's still one of the most aggravated I get talking about high school sports when Tiffany McDaniel, I don't know what she came in needing, but after 3 quarters she was at $9.99.
Yep.
And the opponent, I won't say who it was, but they played a box and won, and 4 girls covered Tiffany McDaniel.
Right.
Wouldn't let her get the ball.
Right.
It was her home court.
Right. She was going to get it.
Number 10 is Dante Hatcher. He checks in with a point in the game now for Woodbridge. Number 12, Alan Thermitis. We just mentioned that name.
Yep.
Both of those names. But I just think that was bad sportsmanship. I didn't like it when they were doing it, and Tiffany was shut down. She went to Carteret the next night and got it, the first point, first basket. But to do that to her and the whole fourth quarter, they didn't even let her get the ball. They didn't let her get near the rebounds.
Right.
I would have just, if I was Coloni, just kept throwing it up and hoped one bounced her way and she popped it in, because it was just, everybody there was waiting and watching for her to get that point.
Right. Yeah, her family was all there. Everybody was excited. It's, been a nice moment. It's always nice to do that at home.
Absolutely. I was very frustrated.
And the game was not, it was not a game.
Didn't matter. Schuler up and no good. Little hard. Smith, no good.
Coloni was winning that game by a mile.
Oh,
It wasn't, it was just.
Collier loses it. Down to Flaherty, doesn't control it. Tries on Smith, up short. Rebound. Harry. Collier no good, has it knocked away. And now Collier controls it and pops it in.
And Metuchen's still playing hard, too. A lot of work on the boards right there, John.
Yeah. Schuler, bang, nope, no good. Sorry, folks, a little bit of a homer here. Collier on 3 guys, wisely gets the pass over to Flaherty.
Beautiful pass to Flaherty.
And he's got a deuce.
15 now in the game.
15. 2:32. Can he pop 12? No, I don't. All this means is he's that much more of a shoo-in to do it at his next game at home.
Which is good.
Yeah.
You know, you go in needing 4 or 6 or 8, you know you're going to, sort of something wholly unforeseen happening. Nice little crowd tonight.
Good crowd. You know, I had a lot of discussions that we go back to that game with Tiffany McDaniel.
Yeah.
And a lot of people said, no, it's the job to play hard all the time. Well, no, it's not the job to do box and one and put 4 girls on 1 girl for the sole purpose
of preventing her
to getting into 1,000 point. What was the point?
Yeah, I mean, just...
You're not trying to win the game. It's not the strategy you would do if you were trying to win the game.
Hey, how are you? Let's see.
Hey, Zuvich, what's up, man? How's it going? Oh, tell him I said hello.
All right. See you, Rich Zuvich, one of the outstanding lawyers in town.
Woodbridge. No, he's not a Woodbridge guy, but he's...
Well, his office in Colonia.
Oh, does he live with Doric? Colonia, you said. My bad. Right on the corner of Metuchen and Wood Avenue. He was best friends with my best friend's older brother when we were kids.
Oh, yeah?
He just told me he's seeing my best friend's brother in Vegas in 30 days.
Oh, okay.
Hasn't seen him maybe he said he hasn't seen him in 30 years.
Oh, well.
Number 0 for Woodbridge, Trey Pritchard about to check in. Number 4, Hurrah Blaine. They're both sophomores. Getting a look as coach.
Have we seen the freshman yet? Number 13?
Curtis Nesbitt. No, we have not. Is he on the bench? There he is. That's him. It must be way to the right.
Yeah, way to right.
Shirt,
he looks young.
Shirt. Well, so does the guy next to him look young. So one of them must be Nesbitt.
Yeah.
We've seen everybody else. Let's see. We saw Hatcher.
I would.
Thermitis. Oh, Austin Taylor. One of them's Curtis Nesbitt. One of them's Austin Taylor.
Okay.
Austin Taylor sounds like a name of a dynasty or something.
Yeah, right.
So who shot that? Let me just go. Was Smith?
It was Smith. It was number 2, yeah. Right. Tyler Smith, yep. Senior guard.
He was one of the homecoming guys. Flaherty, no good. Rebound, Harry Rakowski. Oh, and he throws it away.
This was intended
Hatcher's like, hey, man, come on. I got my chance here. And threw the ball away. Yeah, I don't know if Smith was the homecoming king. I know he was a finalist. I think he might have been the homecoming king.
Oh, yeah? I don't remember. I'm not sure if I remember was there.
Yeah. I think we called the game.
Yeah,
I know we called the game. Flaherty gets it. Swatted away by Alan Thermitis. Hope we're saying that name right.
I think so. Flaherty going to got fouled, though. They called Thermitis for the foul, so Flaherty going to get a chance to...
We have him with 15. We have him with 16.
Nice. Looks like he's a fine free-throw shooter there, John.
It's going to be a father-son 1,000-point scoring team. How cool is that?
That's pretty cool. Oh, very cool. Very cool.
17. I think weren't the Jorgensens, didn't young Jorgensen have 1,000?
Yeah,
so that's
Bobby.
A Woodbridge team. We had the 2 Brodniak sisters. We had the 2 Stanley sisters.
The 2 the brothers in Colonia boys.
Chiaras,
right. And the Paynes.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Rakowski was going to jack a 3.
Yeah, me too. He did before, if you remember.
Did he?
Yeah.
Here he goes. Oh, no, he doesn't.
Thought about it. Instead, he puts
drives,
it on his hip,
throws it up with his left. Rebound. Thermitis number. Is that number 12? That's Thermitis, yep. And I didn't see what happened. I was looking down to see.
The pass got stolen by Dan Russell for the Bulldogs.
I was looking down to see making sure I had number 12 right.
Harry.
No good. No good.
Everybody playing with their substitutes now. Collier's out of the game. Flaherty's out of the game. For
there ought to be a rule. It's a 20-point game under 60 seconds. No foul calls.
Yeah, really. Just, unless it's a flagrant. Rattles home. More substitute. There's number 13 checking in the game. Curtis
13
Nesbitt,
and 15.
freshman.
So Curtis Nesbitt, number 13.
And Austin Taylor.
Number 15. That's cool.
Yeah.
I like that. Nice rebound.
Tie up.
Boy, he skied. That is number 4.
Yep.
Cora Blaine. Future looks pretty good.
Yeah.
You got Glover's only a sophomore. Henry's only a sophomore. Rakowski's only a sophomore.
Right. Blaine.
Now Blaine, Pritchard,
sophomore.
Glover is only a sophomore. You got a good team coming back. Come on, take it. Take one. Pop it up. Oh, no good, but he's fouled.
36.67 seconds to go. And the crowd considering this one over. Yeah, they're declaring this one to be in the bank. It would be, I guess, about as close to impossible as it can be, right?
Dante Hatcher, his second point of the night. Dante Hatcher with 3.
21-point lead for the Barons. They will march on to play the Scatter, but that's going to be on Perth Amboy Tech. I'm sorry, that's going to be on the road, though.
Yeah. This is probably, well, it's not. You got the States. Woodbridge will beat the States at a 13-6 record, now 14-6. So it's not their last home game.
Block.
Good block. These kids are doing okay.
Trey Pritchard.
Yeah, they're doing okay. You can't have a basketball team with 7 or 8 guys. You always have to have the depth, so it's nice.
Yep.
These guys are getting a shot to get into a county tournament game.
And it's tricky for these guys, right? The etiquette would be to just run out the clock. The truth is,
but they want to get it in. Yeah, they want to jack it up.
Nesbitt does a little shimmy, cocoa bop over there, and the Barons march on to the next round. John,
a nice win. 9th seed was supposed to win, but after the first half, it didn't look that promising as Woodbridge only had a 1-point lead, and they got that late with a late bucket. So nip and tuck all through the second quarter. And the third quarter, Woodbridge outscored them. See, Artie? Woodbridge outscored them by 10 points and then by 15 in the fourth quarter, or by another 10 in the fourth quarter, my bad. So with that, 73-52, Woodbridge over Metuchen, heading to play the number 8 seed, Perth Amboy Tech, and hopefully make it to the Elite 8 of the Greater Middlesex County Conference Tournament.
We could have 2 teams in there.
That'd be nice. We should have 2 teams in there.
Give us something to do on Sunday.
But it's right.
New Brunswick High.
Hope they're back-to-back, and we don't sit around for a game.
The first and the last game.
Yeah, we should
call
4
games that day.
Yeah, we should call.
We got to know somebody, don't we?
Yeah, we'll work on that. I don't know anybody.
No,
but
I don't either, to tell you the
Maybe
truth.
one of our ADs does. Anyway, we'll be back with some of the stars of the game. Stay here, folks.
Buddy.
Okay, we're here now with the starting 5 of the victorious Woodbridge Barons boys basketball team. Charles Coles, Anir Schiller, Zaire Robinson, Scooby Henry, and Kasim Glover. And let me start, Charles, I haven't seen you much this year, but you started tonight, played a really good game. Tell me about it.
Well, I just went out and played the best game I could. We came out with the dub.
And Zaire, you were on fire in the first quarter, quiet in the middle of the game when you got fire again in the fourth quarter. Tell me about your performance.
Yeah, Coach just told me to play as a teammate. I started off hot, but I cooled down after a while. He just told me to hustle, and my points going to come, and that's what happened in the fourth quarter.
So that second quarter, we got nip and tuck. You took a big lead early, then they caught up, and it was point to point. You only had a 1-point halftime lead. What did Coach say to you at halftime?
Coach just said make sure we maintain our heads, play defense when we come back out. He knew that we're better in this team, so we'll get the lead back.
And, man, you played defense. That third quarter, you were picking everything in the backcourt, man. They couldn't get anything by you.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, the full court press really seemed to unnerve them and worked pretty well. Kasim, talk about that.
Well, we practice it a lot, and we just try to make it perfect as possible. And in the game, when we run it, we make sure that we can get as much steals as possible because that's the goal.
So I got to ask, how'd you get the nickname Scooby?
When I was little, my mom, I used to watch Scooby do a lot. No other show. My mom just gave me the name. Ever since I was little, it stuck with me.
There you go. I watch Scooby-Doo too. So wait, anybody know who knows something about the next opponent, about Perth Amboy Tech? Anybody?
It's a best shot blocker in the state or something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he averaged like 22 or something like that.
22 what?
22 points.
22 points a game?
Yeah, like 15 blocks, something like that. That's crazy. He's like 6'6". Yeah, 6'6".
That's good. I'm glad my parents didn't follow your parents' theory. I'd be called Fred Flintstone, man. What would you be called if you were named after your favorite cartoon character?
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob?
I'm not even sure. I got to think about that one.
Yeah. So, Air, what do you think?
I'll be called Cat Dog.
Cat Dog. All right, that's a good one. I loved him. What about you, Kasim?
I'm not sure. I guess Rugrat.
Doug, or what's the guy's name? Doug. What's the little kid's name?
Tommy.
Yeah. Tommy. Yeah. Anyway, let me ask you one more question. You had a little thing going there with Collier. I saw him give you a little shove, and you're looking at the ref, and then it kind of got a little tense. What went on there?
It was just a stupid play on my part. I blame myself. I should have just let it go, let the game go. We were up by, 20? It was just a stupid play on my part. I don't blame anybody but myself, so next time I'll just avoid that.
All right, well, there you go. That's gracious of you. So good luck, guys. Good luck in the next round. We hope we won't be there at the next tomorrow, but if you win, we'll try to be in New Brunswick when you play on Sunday, all right? Good luck. We make no bones about the fact we're rooting for you. So there you go. John, you did the game, so give us a summary.
It's fun. I really enjoyed the game. John was great the first half, the AD from Metuchen. It was an exciting game. You missed the first half, but I tell you, the first half we were up by 6 or 7. Then they caught up, and the 20s were to the 30s were all nip and tuck 1-point leads. I think it was 29-28 at halftime. And then, boom, third quarter we pulled away, and fourth quarter even had a better quarter. And we were a more talented team. It's pretty obvious. We're 9 seed. They're the 24 seed. Right. So we were supposed to win. We're supposed to probably win by, double digits easily, and we did. So it was good. A real nice game. These are good kids. I mean, I just love talking to these kids after the game. They all know what to say. Yeah. You saw Glover. He just said, my bad.
My fault. Yeah.
He messed up because I saw him get hit in the face.
Yeah, I mean, you gave him the opportunity to say, lay some blame on the other guy, and he said, nah.
Yeah, I said, watch Glover and Collier because, Glover just got hit in the face, and he admitted he did the wrong thing. That's maturity, man. That's just good. These kids are good. It's
really good.
Coaching too. That shows, Coach got him out of the game, but it shows, like they said, that the coach keeps them ready, keeps them focused. It's a very impressive team.
Well, they'll face now an opponent that will be higher seeded, and it looks like they have a terrific player. So we'll see how they make out, and maybe a chance to move on into the next round as well. But that will do it from Woodbridge High School tonight. Once again, the Barons march on with a victory over Metuchen for Lee Beckerman and Joe Fernandez, our crew. For John McCormick, Craig Coughlin saying thanks for watching, everybody. Good night.